Good morning, everyone. Okay. Oh my gosh, my hair is a mess, but that's okay. Happy Tuesday. How are you? Miss Mo's Vegan Kitchen here, aka Miss Mo myself. This morning I'm having something savory again because I feel like it. So yesterday I made this kind of like soup stew thing. I don't even know. Which is literally just... It was so easy. Start off right. I literally just blew my nose too, but whatever. Fresh thyme. Sprigs of thyme. It's onions, garlic, celery, carrots, potatoes, TVP, which is textured vegetable protein, peas, salt and pepper. And I think I only put cumin and curry powder as the herb seasoning thingamabobs, you know? I'm so technical sometimes. If you have the choice to use fresh herbs, please do. And another thing that's really important is if you use spices like curry powder, cumin, when you put your oil or whatever in at the beginning of the pan, in the pan at the beginning, make sure you toast them. I can't actually share with you this morning. You can't eat this. Good morning, though. I know, but you can't eat it. You're so cute. You're giving hugs. Very, very different taste to them if you toast them at the beginning. It brings out the oils, enhances the flavors, makes it so much better. And for vegetables, if you're going to use them in stock, if you actually roast them in the oven first, brings out the flavors too. It's pretty cool. I will admit that I rarely do that. But when I'm making pho, I always char the onions, ginger just on the burner. You want that really nice smoky flavor. Had a wonderful day at work yesterday. Oh my gosh, we were so busy. Cheers, Squares. So busy. It was fantastic. I worked 1:30 to 5, and my time went so quick. I mean, I always have short shifts, but it just goes so much quicker if you're busy. As I told you, I have my regulars now who know me by name. It's so fun to have people who you know what they like. You automatically know where to go in the store to get what they want. We have people who come in regularly, like once a week, to see new stuff that we have. Sometimes more than once a week. There's one lady who's the sweetest person ever. Well, I think all of our regulars are really sweet. So, and she is a fan of our Harper blouses. I don't think I've worn a Harper blouse when I've been doing a video yet. I'm not sure though. So I'll wear one of them and I'll show you the design of it. And she likes our duster cardigans. She's so cute. So she's always wearing a Harper cardigan, a Harper blouse with a cardigan when she comes in. Yesterday she was wearing the black blouse with the black long cardigan. And she ended up buying the white blouse yesterday, which we're shocked that she didn't own. She owns all of the colors that we have. But we always end up getting duster cardigans in the clearance section. So yesterday she bought this gorgeous, kind of fluffy-ish, almost like a chenille feel, burgundy one. And then this mottled rainbowish color one, which of course, I told her to buy it. Multicolored. It wasn't really rainbow because I have the rainbow duster, which maybe I'll wear tomorrow if I remember. But let's get real. Do I ever remember just to do what I say I'm going to do for you guys? Not really. Never. No, I'm kidding. I have something for you, Sharon. So she was happy. She got her 3 things. And I think she ended up buying... Oh no, she was going to buy the skirt, but it was way too big for her. So she's going to wait until we get it in a different size. For those of you who love the Torrid leggings, we have a skirt in the same material. And it's so popular, we can't even keep it on the shelf. We had 1 left. And it was way too big for her. She's a 1 and it was a 3. Or a 4, I think, maybe. Anyway. And we have... we always tell each other if we would get customers from abroad. So on Sunday, I had this lady come in with her son. She was so polite and well-spoken, very elegant, and she was looking for a winter jacket because she doesn't have one. And she's here visiting, and they're going to Niagara Falls this week. So I said, oh, where are you from? She's from Nigeria. How cool is that? And so she's here visiting. And she got the most beautiful... She got my parka, but in the purple. And can I be honest that if I had seen that, I would have bought it. So she's lucky that she got that. Because that's the one that I bought for my friend Jan. It is stunning. It is so gorgeous. It's such a warm coat, really soft inside, and I adore it. So I have it in midnight blue. So she bought the purple one, and then she also bought a duster cardigan in this big, cozy, gray cable knit. Oh my gosh, it's like amazing. And because we have clearance, buy one get one free right now, it was a great deal. So then I said to her, are you going to be in here before you leave? Because she told me she was leaving on March the 4th. She said, maybe I can come tomorrow. So I said, okay. So when I gave her the receipt, if you fill out the little survey thing at the bottom, you get 10% off on your next visit, on top of whatever sales we have going on. So she said, oh, that's amazing. So I said, well, I'm here tomorrow, 1:30 to 5, if you want to come in. Told her my name. And so I'm, bopping around the store yesterday. I'm usually dancing to the music, putting away the go-backs from the change rooms and whatnot. After people try stuff on, we spray it with, like an antibacterial type spray. And then we let it sit for a bit. And then, we put it back on the shelf. So, folks, always wash your clothes before you wear them. Wherever you buy them. People have tried them on. We're spraying them down with stuff, which is chemicals, but very, very mild smell when you first spray it, and it dissipates in the air quite quickly. But anyway, so I'm, bopping around the store, and I hear, hi, Monica, and I turn around, and it's this lady. I was so thrilled to see her. Oh, my goodness, she's so sweet. So I helped her. She bought so much beautiful clothing. Oh, my goodness. She was shopping for going back to work when she went back home. So she bought 2 of the Harbor blouses, one in the rusty orange color or burnt orange, an olive green one. Oh my goodness. 2 pairs of slacks, and a few other tops to go with it. So she did really well yesterday. She ended up with 11 pieces. The only reason why I know that it was 11 pieces was because I had to switch bags, and I always count from the bill. It tells us how many items we sold as I'm switching over to make sure I didn't forget anything. So they're going to Niagara today. I was telling her, I'm like, make sure you bring mittens and a hat and a scarf and layer up and blah, 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 blah. And if you have your parka on, make sure you pull it because it's got the little strings with the toggles at the waist so that no air will go up. She was so nice. I love when you get good customers who you can actually have like a conversation with and get to know. That is what makes my job thrilling to me. Because generally speaking, if you're on the street or whatever, you're not going to strike up a conversation like that with somebody where you'd find out where they're from and where they're doing here and, you know, sometimes about their family. It's a beautiful thing. That's why I really feel like customer service is my calling, I guess. And it's funny because when I was a kid, and they did career day. Jennifer, I don't know if you'll actually remember this. Jennifer is my grade school friend, like I said. Everybody gets up and they're saying, I want to be a teacher, and I want to be a lawyer, and I want to be a firefighter, and I want to be, you know, these big, humongous jobs, careers, which is beautiful. When you're a kid, you have absolutely no limits on what you want to do and what you're going to do. I love that. Big dreams and aspirations get you far in the world. So I stand up. I'm like maybe 6 years old. I started school when I was 3. So I might have been 7 because I believe it was in grade 2 that I did my first career day speech. And I get up to the front. I'm like, hi, my name is Monica. And I'm 7 years old in grade 2. And I want to be a mom. That was my goal. Goal achieved. At 25, I want to be a mom, and I want to have 6 children. That part not achieved. It's not that I didn't want 6 kids. I would have loved 6 kids. It was the fact that I knew that I couldn't afford 6 children and live comfortably. So 1 child it was. And it was really funny because you could hear the people snickering in the crowd, and I was so proud. I'm like, and I'm going to have like this box of stuff for when I'm growing up, and I'm going to collect everything. Excuse me. And I'm going to start soon. This was literally like, when I was 7 years old. Well, I started that box when I was 12. And I started buying little things like onesies, sleepers, those little hats, booties, the scratch mittens, all kinds of things. And I'm not kidding you. This would make me so happy that even at that age, if I got an allowance, if I got a babysitting job, if I did anything where I got money, birthday money, Christmas money, you name it, I would go to the store. Generally speaking, it was a secondhand store, like Goodwill or Salvation Army at the time. And I would buy clothes. My best friend Pam and I would go. She would buy them for her dolls. I was buying them for myself in the future. And I'd come home and I'd wash the clothes and I'd put them in my hope chest, which I also bought at 12 years old. I bought a hope chest just for this purpose, because I knew that I was going to be having this in my future. It was this, I still have it. It's this gorgeous wooden carved, like, mythical scene. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I bought it on the Danforth, and I got it on a fire sale. The place had a fire. So everything that was salvageable they saved, but there was burn marks on the bottom. Who cares? You can't see the bottom. So I bought it. It was like $1,000. I got it for $200. Okay, here we go. The blanket scarves. I promised you. Like, look at this in its gloriousness. It's massive. So you can wear it a ton of ways. I like doing it like this. And putting it like that. And then pulling these down and tucking it that way. Oh my gosh, it's so cozy. You can put it any way you want. You can do it this way so that you got more at the back. And kind of do this. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And then I got this one. Like, what? I want all of them. All the colors. They're so pretty. Oh, why? Why do they have these nice things right across the street from me at work? It's not even across the street. It's across the mall. Like, really? $10. Yeah. Just so... It's so soft. What is it made of? Feel the softness. 6 ways to wear a blanket scarf. Oh, yeah. I see people do that one all the time. Trent Shelton is texting me. I told you guys about community, right? Wait, how is that? This way. Pull it through there. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. I don't like that way. I'm sure if I did it properly, it would be better. If I go the long way without it being in a triangle, I'll try that way. But I have a big old neck, so it might not work for me. But I was just sitting on my chair the other night, and I was a little bit chilly, which generally speaking, I'll just grab one of my throw blankets and put it on. But this time I just grabbed this and wrapped it around me. It's like a big hug. Oh my goodness, and who doesn't love hugs? Well, not everybody loves hugs, but I love hugs. I love giving and receiving hugs. Hugs are the most beautiful exchange of energy. And I love them. Are you a hugger? I'm a hugger. I'm a big time hugger. Oh. Okay, last thing. Was I supposed to talk about something else? I can't remember. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you about my streetcar ride yesterday. Oh, jeez Louise. So, I go out yesterday to get on the streetcar. It's telling me, like, some stupid amount of time, like 17 minutes or something. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not waiting for that. So I walk down to Queen to get on the 501, which is going to take me straight to the Eaton Center anyway. They're not diverting anymore, which is kind of exciting. Oh, and, you know, it's all going well. I'm attending my OA meeting because I left at, wait. I'm so confused. That was yesterday, right? I think it was. I don't know. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it was. So, yeah, I come on my OA meeting, and it's my turn to share, and I'm like, y'all doing fucking awesome. I'm so proud of you, and like we're rocking this program. And of course, you know, it makes everybody laugh because at first I'm like, hi, it's Monica, and I'm on day 231 or whatever it is. And I just want to let y'all know that I'm super proud of you. And we're fucking rocking this. I love this people so much. So, I go down and get on the streetcar. And I've got my headphones in. But one of them's broken anyway, as you know. So, like, I can still hear what's going on. And, I sit at the front of the train, of the streetcar. And there's only one other person sitting at the front. And then there's quite a few people at the back. At about Greenwood, I want to say. If it wasn't Greenwood, it was the next stop, Alton. This guy gets on, and as he's walking by me, he gives this, like, scowl. I'm not making any noise. I've got my headphones on, so it's not even like he can hear my meeting or anything like that. I look at him and I'm like, okay, whatever. And I just, keep going on my business. And he sits at the front. The other guy is on the left-hand side. And then there's there's 2 seats on that side in a row next to each other. So there's that whole row of seats. And then there's the walkway. And then there's this side of seats, which is the exact same mirrored onto that side. So this guy sits on this side. And the other guy is on this side. And he's got his headphones on. He's not doing anything. He's not saying anything to this guy. This guy starts looking over at him and saying to him, "You're invading my space, and you need to get away from me, and I don't have enough room." And what the hell are you talking about? For one, it's supposed to be 6 feet. For two, that guy was there first, and you came up there and sat on his space, if you want to be that way. Okay, sure. So the guy can't hear him anyway because he's got his headphones on, so he's ignoring him, and I think it was pissing him off more. Good morning. And, oh, man. So I can kind of hear what's going on, but I'm like, whatever. He's not being, like, overly aggressive at this point. And then, I guess as more people started getting on, he was getting more pissed off. That's the only way to explain it. So there's one person who sat in the front. So if you can picture, they're almost like booth seats. So the front ones are facing the front. The next ones behind those are facing the back. Then the ones that are in front of those are facing the front. And these two are facing each other. And then there's another one that's facing the back behind those. So the gentleman who had his headphones on was sitting at the ones that are facing each other, looking towards the front. And this gentleman got on at the other side, looking to the front. There's way more than 6 feet between them. Or whatever it is. Maybe it's about 6 feet to 7 feet between them. Because they're sitting on the opposite sides of the streetcar at the window seat. Okay. Then he starts talking and saying, "You're in Canada, you know that, right?" I'm like, so I didn't even pay attention to my phone at that point. I just stuck it in my pocket. And I left my earphones in because I didn't want him to think that I was listening. And he's looking at the other guy and he's like, you fucking know you're in Canada, right? And I'm like, okay. And they're at the front, like I said, so they're pretty close to the driver, but he's in this like enclosed space thing now where they can't really hear what's going on, but everything is being recorded by camera. So then we kept going, obviously, along the route, and at a Broadview, 3 Asian people got on, because that's in Chinatown, so obviously that's the area where they live. So they got on the streetcar, and one of them sat behind the guy with the headphones, one of them sat behind that guy, and one of them was standing in front, kind of in front of me. There's a space in between where the cars, they have like this thing where they turn, and it's like an accordion folding thing. So she was standing there. And then he just started going off. And, "You're invading my space, and this is Canada, and you need to get the fuck out of my country." And I'm like, oh, hell no. So they're all just looking at him like, what the hell's going on? So I kind of motioned to them and told them to go to the back. And then I banged on the streetcar driver's door, and I said, "Excuse me, this guy here is being really racist towards people getting on the streetcar and telling them that they're invading his space and telling them to get out of Canada and all this stuff." And he's like, "What? I don't think so. You," points at the guy, "get off. I'm not fucking doing anything. These people are invading my space." The streetcar driver says, "What fucking space are they invading?" And so I started laughing because that was the best reply ever. And he's like, "They're invading my space and they're not giving me enough room." And he's like, "You're on a fucking streetcar. Like, what the fuck?" So then he starts screaming at me, which is, I was worried about that, obviously. I wasn't being fucking racist. I said, "Yes, you were." And honest to God, I don't know where that came from because, I might be like animated and stuff on here, but when it comes to being out in public, I'm usually pretty quiet unless something like this happens and the mama bear comes out. Because watch out, I will not shut up until you do something to shut up yourself. Like, I won't accept any of that. So he gets up and he's rah, 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 and everybody is way back far in the streetcar, and I'm just walking back. I wasn't sure if he was gonna hit me or whatever, but I didn't really care at that point. I was just so pissed off. Road rage. So the streetcar driver is still out, and he's telling him to get off the streetcar, and then he screams at me. He goes, "You're a fat fucking slut." I said, "I'm not a slut." And then he got so angry, stormed off the streetcar, and started banging on the side of it and screaming. Whatever. Couldn't hear what he was really saying. Anyway, it was kind of ineligible. So that was my morning ride. And then I was like, after he got off, I was kind of nervous because I'm like, what if he just hops on the next streetcar and ends up seeing me get off at the Eaton Center? But I'm like, oh, whatever. And then here I am posting about it online. I don't even care. Whatever. Find me. Got some new glasses. Ta-da! Oh, I should show you the actual box. It's kind of cool. From Clearly. Yes, I ordered more glasses. You want to know why? Because I have the magic of knowing sometimes how to do things, and then they love you and they want you to buy things. So you go and you put stuff in your cart, but you don't buy it. Then they send you an email. I do it all the time. Then they send you an email and they're like, oh, you forgot something in your cart. So you go and check it again, and then you leave it in your cart. And then, do it again and you leave it in your cart. And then by the third or fourth time, they're like, okay, you really forgot something. Do you need a discount? I'm like, yes, I do. Thanks. So they sent me another email. I think this was the third or fourth day, saying, you forgot this in your cart. Here's a deal that you only have to pay for, like the lenses or something. And the frames are free and free shipping and free this and free that. Here's my little cloth. So I paid $30. Well, 29 something for these. Thank you for making a great choice. And we're not just talking about your eyewear. With every pair of glasses you buy from Clearly, we'll donate a pair to someone in need. Oh, they just made me love them more. Now that's what we call good taste. Visit our website to learn about our mission. Hello, love them now even more. So, beautiful case. The dog just looked. Look at that color. Oh, it matches my shirt. They're so cute. Glasses. But I feel like wearing these ones today. These are Axel's favorite, like I said. He loves them. So there you go. I think this is my longest one yet. Now that I actually have space on my phone and know how to clear it up, I'm good. I love this so much. It's so cute and so soft. Alright, friends. Have a great day. I love you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so that you know when I put up a new video. What should the comment be today? I don't know. What's your favorite color?